Segment 3. Special challenges of parish twinning relationships and how to overcome them. We have seen how relationships between parishes in the global south and those in the global north can bring special joys and hope to both partners in the relationship. However, by their nature, building strong, healthy, mutual relationships in parish twinning can pose special challenges. In Segment 3, we will explore some of these special challenges and suggest ways to overcome them. Special challenges for parish twinning relationships. Imbalance of power. Historically, for example, during colonialism, encounters and relationships between groups with a difference in power have produced a dominant superiority versus inferiority result. In parish twinning, especially early in the encounter with significant poverty, the mutuality dynamic can sometimes slip into, we've got to help those poor people, and yield to a one-directional helping. In mutual parish twinning relationships, the how of helping is crucially important. One-way helping can potentially devalue the capacity of the other. Parish twinning, as noted in the previous segment, demands a new model whereby each side has a voice that is heard and fully respected. It takes conscious intentionality of being present, holding the tension within us that wants to fix and solve so that all have a voice and equal participation, and a long-term, sustainable solution might be identified. It takes letting the mutual structures work to maintain mutuality. 2. Cultural difference in communication style. A. Yes can mean no. People in the global north tend to communicate very directly. Yes means yes, and no means no. There is often an expectation that the global south partner will communicate in the same direct style, that they will say no when they mean no. However, in the culture of many countries of the global south, a response of yes to a question by someone from the global north may really mean no. It isn't that the partner is lying or trying to deceive the other. It is actually a response based on respect for someone of a background perceived to be more powerful. In that culture, the word no is thought to be an affront, and so they are saving face. The implications can be of low consequence. For example, a person may not really come to the meeting they said yes to, or it can be more consequential. For example, saying yes to the question, "Did you use the money for the well?" when in reality they didn't. Overcoming the implications of this difference in cultural communication takes time. It can take years to build the kind of trust needed, but awareness is the issue, and actually speaking together about this difference in communication style can help. B. Avoid dominating planning. Another aspect of this difference in cultural styles of communication is the tendency of North Americans to be a bit more aggressive in communicating. That is, even when there is an opportunity to mutually share ideas or vision, the North Americans tend to dominate conversation, have the ideas, etc. To overcome this situation, it is necessary for the North Americans to take the stance of inviting those from the global south to speak their word first, to listen and to assure and show in action that their thoughts are deeply valued. Mutuality and trust is built one mutual decision at a time. 3. Projects. Projects can potentially be a challenging activity in parish twinning relationships. On the one hand, projects can be designed, which can be life-giving, and as the Gospel of Matthew says, and yet, one-way giving can fly in the face of the commitment to mutuality and shared dignity that healthy parish twinning relationships require. The key lies in the how and the why they are done. Will the project enhance the relationship of mutuality and trust? Will it bring the people closer together? Will it offer a sense of capacity and dignity to the people of the Global South? A. In mutually deciding the projects, whether socioeconomic or other, and in ensuring that each side contributes something valuable and is recognized for it, mutuality in the relationships can be strengthened and the relationship can be deepened. B. Doing an assets assessment as well as a needs assessment can help to recognize and draw upon partners' strengths. C. A project which seeks to increase the capacity of the other, for example, with seed money, which calls for both sides contributing, offers possibility for a long-term solution to challenges. D. However, large injections of money can also easily skew the partnership away from a mutual relationship and toward a sense of benefactor-receiver relationship. 1. Depending how they are done, it can potentially reduce the sense of self of those receiving assistance and diminish their dignity. 2. It may change relationships within the receiving parish or the surrounding parishes. For example, with those who aren't receiving assistance from a U.S. parish, for example, and create jealousy and even fracture relationships. 3. It can leave doubt as to whether the partner wants the twinning relationship for the purpose of survival or because they really care about you unconditionally. 4. For all these reasons, it is wise to approach any kind of large injections of money with great caution. This is perhaps the trickiest and most difficult aspect of parish twinning relationships, and often causes dissension even within a twinning team. By committing to avoiding paternalism and structures of dependency and striving for sustainability, projects done in a way that respect and affirm the gifts and the voice of both partners can potentially fortify the new model of mutual relationships. Please note that there will be a full module in this series devoted to projects in parish twinning or short-term mission. Reflection questions. 1. Why is understanding cultural differences in communication styles important? 2. If you are in a meeting with partners from the Global South and Global North, and you are mutually brainstorming ideas for an upcoming visit, how might you ensure that the Global South partners verbalize what is truly on their mind? 3. How and when is a socio-economic project a helpful thing? What are circumstances which would make it definitely the right thing to do or not?